We've tracked down the remaining arcane codices to this Corpus facility. We've tracked down the remaining arcane codices to this Corpus facility. Target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure. You got it. The data is still intact. You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure. Successfully destroyed all the data. This mission is a failure. We've tracked down the remaining arcane codices to this Corpus facility. We're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure. You got it. The data is still intact. Target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure. Data integrity verified. Retrieval was successful. We have all 3 codices. You may extract now. Another job well executed.
Operator, these make sense now. This is machine code, meant to interface directly with a machine. Pity that machine has likely rusted into dust by now.
Ordo, did you say something about a machine?
Tenno, Maru is the only person who has been on the inside of that derelict and lived to tell about it. She'll guide you through this mission.
This is it. Your Lotus has promised me a cut of whatever treasure you find, so don't you tin suits go messing this one up. Get to the void portal.
Maru, I said if there is any treasure.
Oh, come on, the Oregon were all about treasure, weren't they? The only question is, how much? There it is! The machine I pulled the final arcane codex from. You've got the full set of codices. Upload them and say hello to treasure.
Be silent. Hushed, hushed, and empty. It is the womb of the sky. All be silent and calm. Hushed and empty is the womb of the sky.
What just happened?
The machine. It's gone. Tenno, watch out. don't know if we got the answers we came for, but there's nothing more for us here. Exit the derelict and head for extraction.
What? Where's my damn treasure? I was told there would be treasure.
Whatever that was, it wasn't here for our benefit or yours. Only time will tell what we just uncovered.
So you're saying there was no treasure? No cure for cloning syndrome? No lost tenocephalon?
Ordo, there was nothing.
That really is a shame, Maru. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm used to it. When you don't run with any of the major factions or syndicates, the big paydays are few and far between. I'll manage. Listen, I can't say it has...
Seven for, 7 against. Cast and recast 7 times. So, it is decided. The fleet has been retrofitted and redeployed to begin at once. New lanes. Trawling for old things. By prophet and void, by the blessed handless founder, we hereby invoke the Deadlock Protocol.
Solaris. Be you Sumper, Rail Agent, Crud Diver, or Pit Boss. Hear this. Your comrades, your friends, your family.
Sparky! Yes. Biz and I may be in over our heads on this one. Listen up. This deadlock spat is costing Solaris lives. The Corpus founder, some long-dead cove named Parvis Granum, carries a lot of messianic clout. Well, Neff's claiming the old man's got an heir. If true, that heir can, by rights, claim total control of the board. Board schisms and infighting might be the main reason SU survived this long. If the board unifies under one person, one bound by Neth, our people will never see daylight. I need you on this. You in? Patching through.
Like all of you, I was born whole.
It was a meager derivatives portfolio and limited vesting options. I never knew my parents. But as an orphan, or as I said, I found great riches within the tenets of our glorious founder, Parvos Granum.
The corpus became my family.
They fuzzed the band. Keep at it.
My humility grew vast. I began to see a certain similarity. I wondered, who am I really? After a protracted negotiation, my birth mother sold to me the secrets of my conception.
Wait, what? Get that signal back.
more importantly, his heir. Now I have only to prove it. That is where all of you come in.
The brass on this mucker. I have to protect my people from this trust fund lunatic. Do your thing. I'll check in with my Whisper network. Let you know what they're saying. Talk soon. The brass!
The data you have collected here today will go a long way in supporting our cause.
Got dirt that isn't safe to shovel out in the open. You know where to meet.
Reapers, work hard.
Quick geology lesson. Thermal fractures are what you get. Sure, we can talk. Keep your boots tight. Copy that. Keep a shiny side up, Sparky. Quick geology lesson. Thermal fractures are what you get when you pump too much cooling. Moving on, moving on. Be lucky.
Got our key.
So, Neff's making a succession play. Sumper thinks he can prove he's a sprog of noble descent. No idea how. Parvus was assassinated before any of us were an itch. Biz?
Look familiar, Outworlder. Warframe, yes, but one of a kind. Protea. Legend says she was built specifically for and assigned to one Parvos Granum. Yes, part of a deal Granum cut with the Orokin themselves. Granum was no amateur, he had real power. Our ear inside says Neff's techs have found a lead on Protea's whereabouts. Protean tracers, they're calling them.
Granum, the original taxman. Killed when someone, a board member most likely, sabotaged the void drive of his personal transport. Neff wants gene proof, but there's nothing left to scan.
And yet, so they believe, they found Granum's Warframe bodyguard, who was with Granum when that void drive went critical. So, who is to say what's true?
Our people are vanishing because of this. That's true, I know it. I don't care if Parvus Granum is dead, alive, or making change tap dancing in a Grenier officer's mess. Sparky, you find what Neff's looking for. You'll find out what happened to our people. Get on it.
Howdy, children. Be well.
Dr. Pavnak's cerebral nutrients. Available in citrus for the first time. The product
The
of more
Quills
than
tell
10
me that
years
we are all
study.
multi-dimensional
The
beings,
venerable doctor
having a
now brings his
simultaneous
range of
experience.
livers,
I
eels,
meet one
humors,
off-worlder
tinctures,
with a
and
gun
unguents to
tattooed on his
you.
neck, and suddenly I'm not so sure.
Job board's filling up, off-worlder. Help Kansu clear the slate, eh?
The Quills tell me that we are all multi-dimensional beings, having a simultaneous experience. I meet one off-worlder with a gun tattooed on his neck, and suddenly I'm not so sure.
Dr. Pavnak's cerebral nutrients. Available in citrus for the first time. The product of more than 10 years study. The venerable doctor now brings his range of livers, eels, humors, tinctures, and unguents to you.
My ghouls can remake you too, except their touch. We don't know who could be listening. Quills tell me there's a Grineer spy lurking in Cetus. As usual, they're short on details. Looking for you to put some pressure on the Grenier out there, so we can find the spy in here.
Anzu has little information about the spy's identity or location. Collect enough intel to unmask the spy. Raid the Grenier resource vault at my location. I want to put them on edge, so they start making mistakes. You're nearing the armored vault. Take out the surrounding guards. One of them is carrying a data mass, and you'll need that to get inside. They dropped the data mass. Grab it. Good. Now insert that data mass into the console. If they destroy the console, we'll never get the vault open. During that strike gave away crucial details about the spy. The walls are closing. Take out this camp. Once liberated, I'll scan it for intel on the spy. You've reached the location. Clear out any nearby hostiles. Captured the location. Do not let them retake it. intel is left behind, I'm closer than ever to identifying the spy. Thanks to you, the spy has been unmasked. They're fleeing Cetus on foot. Find them and bring them to me. The officer is nearby. Track them down. There's the officer. Capture them.
Thank the Unum! Without you, we may have never caught him. You earned this bounty, Tenno. Grenier bossman's been giving us no end of trouble. You're my go-to Tenno. Make him go.
Hanzu is right. We must create chaos to draw this Grenier commander into an open fight. Seized intelligence has revealed the location of the commander's camp, liberated from him. You've reached the location. Clear out any nearby hostiles. The location is ours. Wait. Incoming assault. Don't let them retake this territory. Captured the camp. The commander has retreated to a new position. I'm tracking a Grenier drone with information about our target. Bring it to me. The drone is nearby. Find it and hack it. That's it. The drone is under our control now. Escort it to the extraction point before the enemy can destroy it. They're sending another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant. data stream. Excellent. A possible lead. Our target is about to receive pieces of a communications array in a supply drop. Interrupt the drop and destroy the equipment. Among these troops is a resupply beacon. Find it and take it. There's the supply beacon. Grab it so I can call in the drop. Here comes the supply pod. Destroy the supplies before the enemy can get their hands on it. Take that supply beacon, and I will call in the drop. Supplies incoming. Make sure the Grineer never get their hands on them. Take that supply beacon, and I will call in the drop. That's the last pod. Destroy the supplies. Their comms just lit up. They're not happy about what you just did. Let's keep it that way. The commander has requested a supply drop to quell unrest among his troops. Intercept the drop to keep them on edge. The vault's armor is too strong for your weapons to penetrate. I will hack it open, but first I need a data mass from the guards. They dropped the data mass. Grab it. Good. Now insert that data mass into the console. Once they destroy the console, we'll never get the vault open. Radio chatter indicates falling morale within the Grineer ranks. That's bad news for the commander. I've located the commander. He's moving on foot. Intercept and bring him in alive. The officer is nearby. Track them down. There's the officer. Capture them.
Good work, Tino. I'm about to show Boss Man some Mostron hospitality. Shola. Blades living is tough living. Grenier are finding that out the hard way. Let's make them find out a little faster. Cut off their supplies.
Kanzu is right. The Grenier can never be allowed to live comfortably on the plains. Let's make this place as inhospitable as possible for them. Emergency Grenier supply caches are hidden in the vicinity of my waypoint. Empty them. You sent a message to this detachment. Nothing they have is safe. I need you to recover a Grenier drone so that I can access its logs.
The drone is nearby.
Find it and hack it. That's it. The drone is under our control now. Escort it to the extraction point before the enemy can destroy it. More Grenier inbound. Don't let them harm the drone. codes in this Grineer drone to sow confusion within the Grineer ranks.